We welcome in the man who broke the story, a Michigan man at that. It's Adam Schefter. Adam, we had a feeling that this could happen. It does with the Chargers. What were the key components that land Harbaugh here with the Chargers?
I think the biggest component, Scott, is that the Los Angeles Chargers did not want Jim Harbaugh to get on that plane to go visit the Atlanta Falcons for an interview that was scheduled for Thursday. And they put the full court press on and kept making things so that Jim Harbaugh couldn't say no to the Chargers. I think Atlanta would have presented an awfully attractive opportunity for the fact that it wouldn't have been in his brother's conference. It would have been in a conference with fewer outstanding quarterbacks. But in the end, he was in the building in L.A. He spent 2 days with L.A. The Chargers put an awful lot of time and energy into checking into Jim and everything that he would bring to the program. And ultimately, they get the deal done, a 5-year agreement to give the Chargers their own coaching star in the Los Angeles market.
It's interesting the way you present that, Adam, because understanding all that would make Atlanta attractive for a guy like Jim, who I think is an awfully pragmatic guy, right? You know what that could be. So ultimately, it's not that just that you don't let the Chargers let you leave. It's that there's something that makes you want to stay. If you're sort of prioritized what he finds most attractive about the Chargers, you have a sense of that?
Well, I think that Atlanta would have been awfully attractive, and I think it was more appealing to him than people realize. But ultimately, in the end, Scott, with the Chargers, I think you start with the fact that he got along with the Spanos family. If nothing else, Jim is about family, faith, and football. He's been around that team. That was the last team in the NFL that he played quarterback for. He knows the family. And when we talk about playing quarterback for the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh is a big Justin Herbert fan. And so the Chargers recognize what he can do for them, because all you have to do is look at what he did for San Diego and Stanford and San Francisco in the NFL, then Michigan, and all the places he's been. He's helped all of them win big time.
I often say, Adam, we're all from somewhere. You do a way better job of being objective than I, but you are a Michigan man. You all right with this? You good? I mean, it's a heck of a way to walk off. He gives you the chip and says, see ya, that's all right, yeah?
Well, Scott, I think here's the situation, the reality of it all. I know that a bunch of my college friends, roommates, they all wanted him to stay. We all wanted Jim Harbaugh to stay in Michigan. But the fact of the matter is, while Michigan made him an offer to become the highest paid coach in college football, and while that offer was on the table, and Jim loves Ann Arbor and it runs through his soul, and he would love to have stayed, Michigan, no matter what it offered, couldn't offer what the Chargers were offering, which was the chance to go after a Super Bowl. I would think that Sharon Moore would be the logical successor in Michigan. He took over for Jim last year for 4 games, did a great job for that program. We'll see what they decide to do. But Jim has earned the right to go on to the NFL. He did great things at Michigan for 9 years, and this was his time to cash in and go chase his next mountaintop, his next dream, which is to go get a Super Bowl title like his brother currently has and like his brother's currently pursuing yet again.